Good morning from AT day 41, and it is damp. So everything is wet, dew. It's low 60s. I'm guessing that's below the dew point, but the leaves, the grass, the rocks, the roots, everything is damp. I feel clammy and stuff. So supposed to get up to about 80 degrees today, and hopefully not too humid. That'll be able to dry some stuff out, including like me. My shirt, pants, and stuff are damp. Just with the humidity, a little bit of rain yesterday, nothing dries. So, and especially nothing dries in the tent since you give off a lot of humidity. In fact, have even with the doors partially open, had definitely have a condensation collecting on the inside of the tent. And that also means as I slide down to the bottom of the tent, usually that the foot box of my sleeping bag is distinctly wet. So hopefully get to dry that out today. The tent itself was pretty soaking wet. So at the midway point, there's supposed to be some food trucks in the big parking lot, so maybe we can spread stuff out to dry. So with vacations for everybody coming up, we are splitting up a bit today, and then we've got plans to all meet back up Tuesday night. So Orchid and Pilgrim are getting picked up at the midpoint, and I'll hike on, and then she'll pick me up tomorrow, and I'll go on vacation and then get dropped back off on Tuesday, and I'll go to the shelter that Orchid and Pilgrim should be at. So we'll be all back together again after that. But yeah, yesterday the mountain laurel was definitely verklempt. There was a couple of bushes still going, but I say most of the blossoms had dropped off. So we camped at Fainstock with Orchid's family and had a wonderful time. And I want to send out a big thank you to her husband and her sister for their hospitality and shuttling and dinner and everything that they did for us while we were there. So thank you. Hello, got a dog. And otherwise, the only other thing I wanted to add is that it's always interesting doing the southbound slack pack versus walking northbound. So when we were going northbound, not yesterday, 2 days ago, we saw 4 people total. And they passed us, and then we passed them at the deli, but that was it. Yesterday, hiking south, we saw 27 through hikers going north. So I don't believe that there was none on the other day. It's just we're all going at about the same pace. Unless you camp at the same spot as people, you just have no idea where anybody is. The last one we had talked to, I was like, "Oh, you're number 27." She's like, "What? I haven't seen anybody all day long." Like, I don't know, we have. So anyway, then it's always fun to see people that you thought, that you saw like at a shelter like a week or two ago that are doing 20, 25 miles a day, pass you like you're standing still, and then suddenly we're in the same general vicinity still, and like, how's that possible? Because I don't feel like we're super duper fast. I guess we're averaging probably 17 or 18 recently, until this last little stretch where I took it easy going into the 00. But otherwise, you never know what's going on and what the situation with people is and stuff like that. So, but you can always tell who's ahead of you if they're signing registers, but it's tough to tell who's behind you, and not everybody signs the registers either. So, but anyway, I'll sign off for now. I think I'm just kind of babbling. So this is good C-roll footage now. And again, a climb.
Yeah. I'm glad you're a little afraid at least.
Yeah. So apparently no fear. Like, there's Orchid. And there's the goose. That's the one that's going to do the pecking. Because definitely a little high alert.
Yep. Pilgrim's just like, whatever. It's okay. Look at those big feet, huh? Wow.
Yeah, so we're at Nuclear Lake. That's where the geese were. And apparently there was an old plutonium plant near here until it blew up sometime in the 70s from a chemical explosion or something along those lines. So they say don't drink the water, although it's been tested and it's theoretically good. So it's afternoon and we've left the woods and we have a meadow walk here. Right now we're kind of between hedgerows of like wild shrubs, but it was nice and cool in the woods, even if it was still a bit humid. Now out in the sun here it's distinctly warmer, but it's also still humid. I was hoping that maybe the sun would dry things out, but apparently not. And probably that bald spot is where we were not too long ago looking down at the town of Pauling.